Hello, hello, Aquarius. Welcome to the reading. This is your reading for the first half of October 2024, or whenever you happen to come across it. If it resonates with you, if you're drawn here, there is a reason. There's going to be something within this reading that is for your highest good. It is a general reading, though, however, so it may not resonate with absolutely every one of you. Please do come back another time or check out your other signs in your birth chart for your rising or your moon or your Venus or any other thing that you feel like checking out that resonates with you. There may be something there for you. This is, like I said, a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aquarius. All right, let's jump right in here. I've got one card already pulled. I already shuffled this for your Divine Beloved from the Divine Beloved deck. Then I've got a spread that I've created, and then at the end we're going to pull some love oracle cards for you. All right, so the first card I pulled for you, Aquarius, what I'm getting here, this is just a general reading, but I've got protection, and it says, I am safe. And what it says on the bottom here, though, it says, change me, divine beloved, into one who is protected from all negative energy and predictions. Fill me with your dazzling and radiant light. Make me a vessel for your love. I now release all fears I've absorbed from others. Yeah, so this happens sometimes, when we're around different people, we pick up on their energies. If we're around a lot of negative people or fear-based people, we tend to carry that with ourselves after we even leave their presence. That's what I'm getting with you, Aquarius, with this. You may be in situations right now that are very chaotic or stressful, and maybe you're carrying that with you. I feel a lot of tension. Right now, like in my body, as I'm picking up on this energy. So Spirit wants you to know that you are safe and you are protected. Try to limit your exposure to these energies I'm getting and clear your aura. Maybe you could sage if that's something that you do, or have someone sage you. Burn incense, get outside, walk in nature. Moving that energy is really important. Just moving your body about is going to clear the dense energies that are surrounding you. Okay, that's just one to get started. So now this is a spread that I created. We've got your current energy, we've got shadow energy, we've got your challenge, we've got advice from spirit, your higher self, and then a future outcome. So just to get started, your future or your current energy that I picked up on, Aquarius, we've got the Five of Swords. This is conflict, okay, which actually really ties in well with this card here with the I am safe, because I feel a lot of conflict around some Aquarius. Now, this isn't going to be for everyone. Keep that in mind. If it doesn't hit with you, it doesn't, then just you can turn this video off and come back another time if this doesn't feel like it's resonating with you. But the Five of Swords is conflict. It's arguing. It's bickering. It's just not getting along with somebody or it's either a few people, or I think for some of you it's a few people, or it could be with one in particular person. But I feel a lot of tension, like I said, and kind of just like some resentful kind of anger around you. But we're going to clarify these, so I'm not going to say too much right now. When I clarify, I'll know more. Okay. Your shadow energy is, everybody has light and dark within them, and the shadow is the parts of us that we don't look at very often, that we kind of put away in the back of the closet, parts of ourselves that we just don't really want to deal with. And for you, we have the Four of Swords. A Four of Swords is all about healing. So your spirit wants you to do some deep healing, and you're in the process of doing this deep healing. There are wounds that you've had for years. I'm picking up like childhood type wounds from your younger years. And it's time for them to be brought out into the light. You have to examine them. And most of the time people will say, no, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to even think about those things anymore. Ever again. I put them away years ago. I don't even want to think about it. But they don't get healed that way. It's okay sometimes at the time we have to do that because it's for protection. But then when you get older, you have to examine. Oh, my ears are ringing really loud right now. Wow, that's confirmation from spirit. At the time, then we have to take them out and we have to examine them because they need to be healed. Otherwise, they just sit there and abscess and make our lives miserable. They affect everything we do in our waking life as an adult. Our decisions are based on childhood wounds. We don't actually grow up and become the true adults that we're supposed to be, the good people that we're supposed to be. We live as children. So this is what I'm getting for you. So it's in your shadows, but it's a good thing because you are healing. Healing is messy. It's not fun. But the good thing is, once you're out the other side, you are so much better. You feel better, you are better, and everything looks brighter and better. Okay, so hang in there, and we'll clarify that too. I got to stop saying so much on that part because I have to wait till I clarify. Your challenge, to go with the Five of Swords here, your challenge is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a very much come at you, doing things, action kind of energy. It's your challenge because the Knight of Swords can be very adventurous, but also very impulsive, very quick to act, can have a quick temper, and acts very impulsively, like I said. So we'll look into that and see why that's your challenge, but I think I know already. Your advice from Spirit in regards to all of this is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about taking stock. It's about working really hard in the tangible sense, in the tangible world, in the physical world. You've worked really hard. You've done a lot of, you've put in the effort. And now it's about pausing and taking stock of what you've done and seeing, is this worth it? Is it worth it to keep going how I'm going? Or should I change course a little bit? Should I alter things? What should I do here? So this is what your advice from Spirit. Take stock of what you've done and examine your path. Okay, your higher self. Your advice from your higher self. You've got the Eight of Swords. That is someone who is stuck in their head a lot with a lot of overthinking. Swords are mental energy. And the Eight is like, you can see she's looking here in the reflection of herself in the water. She doesn't have the blindfold on here, but she does when she sees herself. So she sees herself as someone who is trapped, bound, and blindfolded and unable to see or get out of, sorry about the glare there, unable to get out of the trap. But she's not. It's just how her perspective is. So the Eight of Swords is all about perspective, but somebody who overthinks things. That's your higher self saying, try to look at things in a different way. And then we have the future outcome. Your future outcome, you've got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups tells me that in the future, you're going to be a little upset. You're going to be not impressed, basically. Spirit is handing you opportunities, handing you an opportunity, throwing you a bone, basically, and you're like not having it. You're like, no, things didn't go my way, or something's not going my way, and, I'm not happy. It's about having gratitude, and you don't have it at that time. But we'll look into what that means. Bottom of the deck is in the further future that you don't see coming, the energy that's going to just be there. We've got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is called the Wounded Warrior in the tarot. Readers call it the Wounded Warrior. Usually it shows in the traditional tarot a guy standing there. He's got all his wands and he's leaning on one of them, and he's got a bandage around his head. It's basically the Wounded Warrior. This is you. You've been through battle. You've been through a lot of hard things, Aquarius, and you're still standing. That's the part. That's the thing that, because the Ten of Wands is somebody who has had enough and is giving up. Not giving up, but had enough and it is done. The 10 is the end of things. This is the 9. This is the 9 of saying, yeah, you know what? I've been through hell. I've been through hell and back, but I'm still standing. So it's a good card of strength. It's a card of strength. But let's clarify, okay? Let's clarify. Let's get into something and see what's what here. These off. Okay, so tell me about the Five of Swords for Aquarius for the first half of October. Okay, we got a couple cards here. on the floor. Oh, it's too many there, but this one flipped over, so 2 flipped over. Strength card, which I just mentioned. 5 of Wands, which is, oh no, it's not in here. Thought it was. And Queen of Pentacles. So there we are. Strength, 5 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying your 5 of Swords. Well, 5 of Wands is very much in your head kind of energy, but it's also competitiveness. It's 5 of Wands can be gossip. It can be pettiness. It could be people fighting, arguing. It's like the 5 of Swords. You got 2 5s here, which is all about change. 5s are about change. So 5 of Wands is similar to the 5 of Swords. This one's more conflict out in the open. This one's more in your head, but it's also about competition. It's rivalry, it's gossip, pettiness, that sort of energy. But you've got the Strength card. So you have a lot of strength. There could be people talking about you, gossiping about you, talking behind your back, conspiring. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is nurturing energy. It's feminine energy. It doesn't have to mean that you're feminine. You could be male too. It doesn't matter. But we all have feminine and masculine energy. It's about taking care of yourself. It's a queen too. So it means she's very high regard. So it's about you taking care of yourself. You have the strength to fight against this 5 of Wands energy. This could also be in your mind as well, where you have just so much going on in your head because of this conflict. Okay, there's just like a lot, basically. But you have the Strength card, Aquarius, so that's really good. You know that no matter what happens, you've got the strength to deal with this. But I can see here with this energy that you are going through a lot. You are definitely going through a lot. It's a lot of energy. It's a big one. But you're healing. You're healing. Healing requires a lot of stuff, unfortunately. Tell me about this. Speaking of healing, tell me about the shadow here. Tell me about the shadow, the 4 of Swords for Aquarius, please. Tell me about the shadow, the 4 of Swords for Aquarius in October. Oh, almost flipped. Tell me about the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords for Aquarius, please. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles. You're getting double. So for a 5 card, you got the 5. For the 4 card, you got the 4. So these are like confirmations from Spirit for sure. 4 of Pentacles is about hanging on to something too tightly. You could be hanging on to, it could be about hanging on to money too tightly. But I'm feeling like, because we've got it with the 4 of Swords here, this is you hanging on to pain. Sometimes it's hard to release our pain because we've had it for so long. It's hard to let go of it. Sometimes pain and wounds become our identity. I know that sounds messed up, but it's true. Spirit wants you to release it. I see an inner child here. I think it would do you well if you had an inner child meditation, because I'm looking at this card here. See with this little girl, I think it's a girl. It looks like a girl. It doesn't matter if it is or not. And she's got the key. And I just feel, if you had an inner child past life regression meditation, if that's something that you're interested in, it would help you release a lot of pain from your childhood. Now, that's not for everyone, okay? Only accept what is for you. But I feel like there's some childhood regression, or like a regression for childhood pain that would be very, very beneficial, because I feel I'm just seeing the things locked up. I see some energies that are locked up. Okay, let's move on to your challenge here. Challenge for Aquarius in October. Okay, there we go. We got the Hangman and the Emperor. The Hangman and the Emperor. Okay, so you're trying to take control of a situation with the Emperor, and the Knight of Swords wants to run in and go and take care of something. So you feel like you're in a rush to do something. Like you are ready to go and take action on something, but you're stuck right now. The Hangman has got you on pause. So the universe has got you on pause right now, saying, nope, you can't do it. But you are dying to go ahead and do something. Sorry about the glare. The Emperor is somebody who's very authoritative and in charge of situations, can be a little bossy and controlling. So if that sounds like you, that okay. But if not, maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's somebody else that's controlling you. Regardless, what I'm not regardless, but what I'm feeling is that the controlling parts that want to rush ahead and do something are being on pause because Spirit needs you to take a different perspective and different look at this situation. The Hangman is all about pausing and taking a new perspective on it. The Hangman gets perspective and has enlightened moments so that they can see things in a different way. Sorry, I should be holding these better. When you're on pause for something, it gives you time to think and see something from a different perspective. And that's why things aren't working out for you the way you hoped they would. Because the universe isn't really allowing it to. Because you were taking maybe too much of a controlling role in something, perhaps. I don't know exactly what the situation is, but Spirit was saying you were rushing in too much. Rushing in too fast on the situation. Okay, so now let's take a look at the advice from Spirit, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Whoa, that's too many cards. What is the Seven of Pentacles here for, please, for advice from Spirit? For Aquarius? The Five of Swords. Oh my gosh. Five of Swords is the one in the middle here. The very first card that you had for your current energy. And now that's clarifying your advice. Okay. So Spirit wants you to take stock of what's going on. And what I'm hearing is all the fighting and conflict worth it, is what I'm hearing. Because Seven of Pentacles is about stopping and taking a look at if this is worth it. Everything you've been doing, if it's worth it. And is all the conflict worth it? Let's pull another one and see what else we have. Another one for the Seven of Pentacles, please. Another one for the Seven of Pentacles for Aquarius for the beginning of October, please. Oh, there we go. Seven of Cups. Whoa, we got another seven. So we get 2 5s, we got 2 4s, we got 2 7s. This is a very powerful reading, Aquarius. I've never had it like this. I've never had the numbers coming up like this. Like it's like a fated reading. It's like destiny reading. It's crazy. It's a fated reading. 7 7 4 4 5 5. Wow. When I confirm the numbers and clarify. So Seven of Cups is saying there are other options. Seven of Cups is about choices and options. And this is about checking out what your options are, pausing and seeing what the work that you've done, seeing if, is all this fighting and conflict worth it? And now Spirit is saying there are other options. There are other choices. Make the right one. Wow. Wow, Aquarius. Okay, higher self now, please. The Eight of Swords. Tell me about the Eight of Swords for Aquarius for the beginning of October, please. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's too many. That's too many. Oh my gosh, but the Eight of Pentacles is here. I'm looking at the first two. Eight of Pentacles after confirming the Eight of Swords. I'm going to put it back, but I just wanted to show you that because there's too many cards. But that confirmed it another number. Eight of Swords for Aquarius, please, for the beginning of October. Confirm or clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Okay, what's this? That's too many again. Okay, on the floor, the High Priestess. The High Priestess confirming or clarifying the Eight of Swords tells me this one here is all about being stuck in your head, right? All stuck in your head and having no place to go, basically, because you've got so much going on in your head you can't see clearly. The High Priestess is about your intuition, making things simple. The High Priestess has some mystery to her, too. She isn't going to be just saying the first thing that comes to her head. She keeps things a little bit to herself. She is, speaks only the necessary things. Only if it's necessary, because not everybody has to know what's going on. Like, not in a bad way, not about lying or anything like that. It's just more of moderation, I guess you could say. But the High Priestess is about intuition. It's about following your gut feelings, the ones that feel good. Intuition is about something that feels good to you or feels right. And this is how you get out of this trapped feeling in your head. If it doesn't feel good or feel right, then it's not the right thing to do. It has to feel right. And you'll know the difference. If you practice that enough, you'll figure it out. You'll know the difference. If it makes you feel nauseous or makes you feel sick, usually it's not a good thing. Unless it's excitement, then it's a little bit different, right? That's intuition. So your advice would be to reevaluate. You have other choices, and follow your intuition and get out of your head. Stop thinking so much. Get out of your head and try to calm things down. That would be your advice. Okay, so now we have the Four of Cups in the future. Four of Cups, please, for Aquarius. Clarify the Four of Cups for Aquarius, please, for the beginning of October. Just the first half of October, please. First half of October for Aquarius, Four of Cups. The Two of Cups. Okay, so this is about a love connection or someone that you're connected to. It shows me that you're not happy about a situation. Two of Cups is like some kind of love connection. Doesn't have to be a romantic connection, but it's a bond of some sort. And there's some unhappiness around this. Now, Spirit is giving you a what's the word I'm looking for? An opportunity here, or trying to show you that there are other things that you could look towards, but you seem to be not paying attention to them because you're upset about something else. So the advice here in this energy is to keep your eyes open for other things, because the opportunities may not be what you're looking for, but there are opportunities nonetheless. Okay? There are other good things out there that Spirit is trying to show you, but you need to feel grateful. You need to be grateful. This card is all about being grateful for what you have and not pay attention to the things that you don't have so much. All right. And one more, please. Nine of Wands, please, in the future. Nine of Wands for Aquarius in the future. Oh, there it is. The Death card. Okay. Death, don't be afraid of this one. This one's a good card. This is a good card because it's saying to me that the ending of all your suffering is coming. Death card is all about endings and beginnings. You've been through hell and back. It's been a very long road, Aquarius. You've been through a lot of really hard stuff, but now it's coming to an end. The Death card is saying this chapter of everything that you've been going through is going to be over. It is over. It's right here in this spread, so it's not that far off. Everything that you've been struggling through is over. It's right there in the near. It's right here in the near future in the spread. It's all going to end, but with an ending comes really good beginning. Okay, because we have to have endings and to make space for something really beautiful to come in. Look at the white horses coming in, right? And that's what I think this card is all about as well. Be grateful for what you do have, because there's something really good coming in. And that could be that there's something really good coming in. This Two of Cups could be something good coming in. It might refer to something good coming in, another connection coming in. It depends on how it hits for each of you. It might be referring to a new connection. It's all in how you interpret the cards, right? So, yeah, it's everybody interprets them a little differently, and it could be about a new connection coming in. So be grateful for what you have. Let your heart open that space for something new to come in. That's beautiful, Aquarius. That's really, really nice. I like that. Okay, not sure what time it is, how much time I've spent, 25 minutes. Okay, let's quickly do a couple of love oracle cards for Aquarius. Aquarius, please, for the beginning of October. I think one of the cards is already upside down. Yep, it is. Just flip that back over. Okay. Aquarius for the beginning of October, please. Just a couple cards for Aquarius for the beginning of October. Beginning of October, please. Aquarius for the beginning of October. Are you going to flip anything over? Aquarius for the beginning of October. Thank you. Beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your love life. And have faith. The angels are working behind the scene to make this relationship flourish. And it could be any relationship. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a family relationship. It could be anything. Okay? All right, that's where we'll end it since it's been so long. Thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. If you don't mind, I'd like you to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And hit the subscribe button too if you don't mind. That would be awesome. Take care, my friends. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.